Hello, everyone. It is me, Classy Girl, and I am here to share with you a couple of recent creations. I always say this at the beginning of my videos. I am doing live videoing these days. I'm not a fan of editing. It's what keeps me from doing videos. It just takes so long to edit. I guess I'm impatient. I don't know. I just want to share. I don't want to give you some outstanding production and a little bit of sharing. I just want to share my creations and information with you. So I've decided to just go with this live format and I hope it works. Anyway, in November, I did a gratitude junk journal workshop. So I'm going to share my journal with you. But what happened to me is that I did that journal for 30 days and then I wanted to continue it. So that decision to continue with the gratitude after the 30 days sparked another creation. But first, a lot of people have been asking me about my junk journal, so I'm going to share some of my junk journal with you here today. All right, so here is my awesome junk journal that I create. Look at it. It's so fat and wonderful. And no, it cannot close. I sit it on my shelf like this. This is what it looks like. And it sits on my shelf. It's fun, it's funky, it's filled with lots of goodness, lots of wonderful thoughts and happiness. I love how it turned out. Basically, I used an old Maya Angelou book and I altered it. I added some gesso to the cover and then I misted it. And as you can see, I stamped it in several different spots. I added this beautiful dress form that was made for me by Francine. She was one of my secret pals in a swap. So she put that together and I thought it was perfect for this. I added Prima flowers. I added some pearls and I just jazzed it up. But I was sure to not cover it so completely that you miss the oldness of the book. You can see it on the spine, like pieces of the book still show through. I also was sure to make sure that I had tags and things sticking out the top and the side of the book because this just adds to the fun of it and the yumminess of it. So this is what it looks like when you look at it straight on. It sits on the shelf sort of like this and people are welcome to come and take a look at it. I did lots of painting and misting in here just to show you a couple of the pages. Just lots of painting, tucked away journaling. I just love, love, love how it turned out. This is one of my favorite pages. Again, as you can see, you can still see the writing from the book. I did not want to lose the entire book, so I wanted to be sure that on some pages I left parts of the book showing. This is just a torn page that I journaled on, but again, you can still see the wording. I added library pockets. I missed it. I painted. I made fun interactive pieces in the center of pages. Lots of mist, lots of paint. And I basically saved the scraps from my layouts. Whenever I make a layout, I make a card. I actually save the scraps, which you all know that I don't typically do, but I did, and I was able to use them on my layouts or on my journal pages. I even got some burlap in there and some buttons, lots of metal throughout, lots of paints. I stamped using bubble wrap here. So I just used a variety of techniques here. Twine. This is a bag, like a paper bag with my journaling in it. It's just it just turned out to be really a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous book. And most of all, I was able to put so many unique things that I was grateful for, like that glimpse of yourself in the mirror when you feel happy and proud when you see yourself, like having a reliable car, like time spent with good friends, being able to pay your bills. Just lots of fun went into this. A free upgrade. I've gotten free upgrades to first class and to um, cabins, ocean view or balcony cabin. Those things I am grateful for. I am grateful for creating. This is another one of my favorite pages. I really love this color. I painted often in here to match my pattern papers, and that turned out quite beautifully to me. So anyway, for the month of October, I spent my month making all of these gorgeous pages inside of this art journal. And what I found is that I wanted to continue creating and continue being grateful after the 30 days. 30 days just wasn't enough. So I decided that I wanted to continue my gratitude throughout 2014. So what I created and I am just so in love with is a gratitude jar. It's open because I've been adding my gratitude to it already. Isn't that gorgeous? I just love the way it turned out. Basically, to create the jar, I bought a mason jar. You can get those at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, any of your craft stores. They're only probably about $2, $2.50, under $3 for this size jar. I covered it in a pretty pattern paper, as you can see here. I used Mod Podge for it, just regular old Mod Podge. And of course, once I wrapped it around, I put the Mod Podge on top of the pattern paper as well to seal it, just so you can get a closer look. I put the words gratitude and thanks. I cut out some circles or used my circle punch. I added an eyelet and inked the edges. I also added this beautiful ribbon, as you can see here, around the jar. I added some bling. I cut that from those big bling strips that they sell, those big 12 by 12 inch strips. So I just cut two of the strips to add here. I added a flower here with the bling, and then I added some little pearls to just give it a fun touch. Of course, I wrapped different ribbons around the lid, and I like the way that turned out. There are two different ribbons and some twine. And to jazz up my tags, I added the flower and the bow. And there is a flower on the lid. You can also add paper. And so that is my gratitude jar. Basically, with my gratitude jar, I really love this so much that I'm making it for other people. So I have some friends and family that I will send this a jar to, not the same one. I'll use different colors, different things, different pattern papers. But they will get pattern paper, like, well, it's, yeah, mine is patterned, but it's very lightly colored. They'll get a stack of paper to write their gratitude on. I also wrote a poem. I penned a poem that will go inside the jar, and I'll send them a pin. So they'll be all set and ready to go at the beginning of the year, and I will send it to them with these pieces inside the jar. And of course, as I make my additional jars, I'll be more than happy to share them with you. This is my personal jar that I love. I'm not putting the lid on properly. And it's not because of the ribbon, it's just because I am on video recording live, so now it doesn't want to do right. Of course. There we go. I'm a little slow today. Anyway, that is my gratitude jar. I hope that you like it, and maybe you'll give it a try and join me for a year of gratitude in 2014. Gratitude is just a wonderful way to live your life. It reminds you of everything, all the wonderful things you have in your life to be grateful for. But the awesome other thing that this jar will do and benefit this will bring is on those days when you're feeling a little low, you can just reach in and grab one of those slips of paper that you've written on, and it will surely brighten your day because it will remind you of something that you're grateful for. Again, gratitude jar. Fill it with something you're grateful for each day, all year long. Can you imagine? You'll have 365 slips, 365 reasons to be grateful for, 365 reasons to smile, laugh, cry, love, be, live. Make one yourself. Um, have fun, be grateful. If you do make one, share it with me. Also, I'll be sharing this on my blog. This is on my blog actually now, www.iclassygirl.com, and I will be sharing more of the jars. I'll be making some over the next week, and I will share pictures with you. I hope that you like it. I hope that you will create. I hope you like the idea. You don't have to create a jar, but you do want to practice being grateful. And speaking of gratitude, just so you know, my mom gave me this awesome, beautiful bracelet for my birthday, which has 4 pearls, and the 4 pearls represent something to be grateful for. Every day that you wear it to remind you to be grateful for 4 things in your day. I love it. I love gratitude. I love life. I love you. Thank you for being here with me. Be grateful, have fun, create. I am grateful for every viewer. I am grateful for every finger. I am grateful for every craft and every product and every person that has made this possible, every person that created all of life that brings this together to allow me to create and share.